28, we were on the way to do a chamber thing, which Will got to the point he just loved it. It was part of his activity and was so excited to go, get all excited. We used to walk, like you say, kind of behind me, or I'd have to kind of hold his hand to get him in, where when I got out of the car, he was gone and at your door and trying to get in, jumping around all excited. This particular day when we left the home, he did this funny noise, ooh, and he kept doing that. So I would ooh back to him,
Right.
and then he would do it again, and he'd do 2 oohs, and looking for me to do 2 oohs,
repetition.
and then he would do soft ones. It was phenomenal. All the time from that point on at the chamber, that was our game going. When we quit going to the chamber, I haven't had that happen except once recently. He did that. I don't know what that is, but that was very much interactive play.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Because don't you find with autistic kids, interactive play is just
Huge.
not there. It's,
Huge.
So
well,
when they
we
can
went
do
from
that,
lethargic, not looking at people. He would look at you guys, not great, not long times, but start looking at you guys. See you later. I remember when you had a fellow in there waiting. He looked like Santa Claus, and he went up to him and just kept studying him, and then say goodbye to him. But we'll recognize something special about this
that was
guy.
Santa Steve Whitaker in there.
So Will got excited, had fun, was putting on his shoes. His potty habits improved. What I would say was the lethargic Will definitely he's never again been like that lethargic Will. Karate, everything has done a lot better. My regret is, and I guess I was so involved in so much other things going on in our life, is that we didn't do a maintenance program with you.
Right.
And I've discussed doing it again with you to help boost us. I will add one more thing here, and this is about me. Would you like me to do that?
Let me finish on Will first, and then I want to go to you because I know we've got some listeners out there that are specific to what you're going to say about you. So I just want to see the time go so fast.
Yeah.
Probably a couple of my biggest memories, and I hold them very dear to my heart, and I share them with people all the time with Will. And I don't think you were there. Your daughter was there with him that day. And it had been about 20 sessions in, and everything was just shifting, right? And like I said, he was just really slow to walk in and hiding behind and no communication. And he was standing on the vibration plate, and I was standing next to him talking to his mom. And he looked over at me, and he goes, "Hey, love you."
Oh, wow.
Floored me. And his mom was floored. We were both just looking at him. Then he started giggling. He goes, "Love you." And so pretty much he would tell me that on a regular basis. And the other thing, like you said, he'd get so excited and he'd come running in. And I don't know if you remember this, but for this little boy that would just not even lift his head or look at you or talk to you. And I remember he'd come in and he'd run in and he'd start pounding on the chamber. And he'd say, my turn, my turn, my turn.
I remember
Even if
that.
somebody was inside the chamber, right?
I had to hold him back. I
How
remember.
scared him to death. So he's my turn, my turn, my turn. And I remember you guys had been done probably about a month, maybe a month and a half, and you and I were talking, and you said, "Can I bring it back in, and can we turn it down just a little bit, maybe reverse it just a little bit, because he's driving us crazy?"
Yes,
I
I
said,
do
"Well, he's
remember
a typical
that.
little boy now," and it was just kind of funny. And I'm like, how awesome is that?
Yes, we did have that. We did have that where he got more energetic, and it was so fun. But it's like a typical little boy.
Yeah.
Where you're out.
When you're not
wondering
used
if
to it,
this
right?
is a good thing or not.
Yes, exactly. It's
Yes.
like, whoa, slow him down. Okay, let's shift gears just a little bit. We have a few minutes left because you have an amazing story about yourself, too, and there's a lot of people that suffer from the same things that you do. And if you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about what your body has done, and then I want to, if you would have seen this beautiful woman come into my clinic a year ago, you're a completely different person. And I was going to pull those pictures, and I forgot to pull them for you, but what a transformation it's been for you, too. And I know that's partly because your outside life has calmed down, but just watching the transformation happening while you were coming into the clinic is amazing. So I'd love for you to tell
I do feel
your
that.
story.
I have this written on 222. So when Will came in, I came in as well. And we both had our walkie-talkies so I could trust everything going on. Right. But I came in the chamber as well. I kept being excited about Will. And, of course, with autism, every anxious mother, grandmother, family member wants it to be night and day. And it isn't like that. It's slow and it's progressive. but it is noticeable. And people that haven't seen him for a while are amazed at how well he's doing. As for myself, mine was more of a quiet thing, but I later got diagnosed after a lot of problems, a year in bed, and so on. Strange for a runner to be suddenly one day can't do a thing, and you don't know what's happened. But I got diagnosed with Lyme disease. And tried everything, tried the antibiotics. But I came in because Will was going to be in the chamber, and I came in the chamber, and I started feeling better. And I can just so testify to how much better I personally felt. And I have written one journal entry, and I wrote that after 15 visits, I'm telling my family that I have the energy I had 10 years ago. It feels so good. I wrote in here about I can fall asleep now and stay asleep all night as opposed to waking up several times in the night, and how exciting that was to just wake up at 6 a.m. I've always been an early riser, so if I can make it to 6, that's good news.
Yeah.
Here's one thing I wrote, and I do want to, hard to explain, but I feel, I guess, that my body feels it needs this, meaning the hyperbaric chamber. Hyperbaric chamber. I'm no longer dragging. I haven't felt, I didn't feel like this until about the 8th or 9th visit, feeling so hopeful, feeling so good. I remember having more energy and just putting, I can't wait until I can get back to the chamber. Not that I needed it to have, I had taken off 2 weeks. I can't remember if we went on a vacation or something.
Yep.
And I remember how badly I needed. I hadn't had my 40 visits yet.
Right.
And another thing, which many of your listeners will probably like, and I do need to get back in for this, but I lost weight, which is a strange thing. And I know you guys say that, but I absolutely remembered the ability of being able to lose weight easier. Yeah. I just remember it. Just everything started sinking. And, of course, now I'm no longer in bed. I have gotten better, or much better. I don't know if you ever get completely well of it, but doing much better. I could use a few more energy boosts. Probably not need, but I have.
Again, that's where maintenance comes in, right?
Right, maintenance. But I do still have much more energy than you know that. You can see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I have other people tell me that as well, that they can see the energy.
Yeah.
So for me, I can tell you it's wonderful. For people with Lyme disease, it's a must.
Thank you. I'm so glad you shared that, because I do have a couple listeners out there I know that I've just been talking to with Lyme. And I said, you just wait until you hear this story, because I remember you calling me going, I just went to Relief Society, or I went to this place, and everybody's commenting on the difference in you as well as us. Your coloring was so different. Different when you came in. You were so gray and so tired. And you're just, everything just shifted. And that's what happens, right? We know if we give the body the tools that it needs, which is light, oxygen, nutrition, and your electrical system, that everything gets put back into place, the body knows what to do with it. And that's the Vibrant You difference. That's what we do. We put all those tools back in place so that the body can do its job. Right? If everything's out of line, it's not going to do its job.
Right.
So we need to make sure that we're doing what we can to put the body in line, and then just let the body do its job.
Interesting. So, well, it sure did help me as far as energy, and it did. It's been amazing.
That's so great, and I'm excited to get you back in.
Sounds like I need to get in a little bit more, too. Lose weight, huh?
Yeah, hello.
I'm thinking over. No.
Now that you're retired, you think you can go off and play and do all this stuff, right? Get you back in there.
I need to do that. I was in there last week.
I know you were. I saw that. I was very happy you were in there.
I'm kind of coming and going a lot right now. But,
yes,
it has been a lot of fun. And I appreciate, again, you coming in. I love hearing the stories of people, because it absolutely shows the far-reaching effects of hyperbaric oxygen and light, because it can do so much for so many people. And I've had people come up and ask me, hey, Mike, I know you on the show. What do you think about them? And I said, I think it's amazing. And I'll tell you, if you sit and talk with the people, look them in the eye and see as they talk, there's been a huge transformation.
Yeah.
I'm not going to guarantee anything. And I don't know if you can guarantee.
I don't guarantee anything either. The body does its job.
That's right. And that's the really neat thing about it.
Absolutely. Yeah. People ask, I had a gentleman just the other day said, can you just guarantee this? And I said, can your doctor?
Yeah.
Can anybody? Really? Nobody can. Really, right? But what we do is give the tools that are necessary that we know work, and then we let the body do it. And it is really an amazing opportunity. And I love Luann. I've loved her for a long time. And just to be able to share, and gosh, I wasn't going to get emotional. Gosh, dang it. I can't make it through a show, Mike, without getting emotional. It's ridiculous. But to be able to share these stories and share with people what this really miraculous thing is that we have, and it's been around for a long, long time. People think it's new, and it's not. It's been around for a long, long, long time. But we have the privilege of bringing it to the next step and bringing it out there for more people to know, like being able to be on this radio show and putting it in our St. George Health and Wellness magazine and getting the word out that it is an alternative. There is an alternative to surgeries and medications, and let's get your body the natural stuff that it needs and see what it can do.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, you give me 40 sessions and then let's see what you need to do. Do this first, and I'll never stop telling people to go to the doctor, to do anything. We love the doctors. I have a number of them that refer to me, and I love them. Love them, and I'm so grateful for the medical community. But I also want people to know there is an alternative. So come and check it out first. And if, very few conditions are going to die in the next few minutes, so let's see what your body can do if it's given the right tools.
Right.
And that's exactly what we get to do. And I know we're running out of time again, so and people tell me all the time, you don't say Vibrant You Hyperbaric Oxygen and Light Center enough in your program. We have to wait to the end.
Okay, at least we're right on par today.
We are right on par because we get talking, and you know me, I love to talk about what this is that we get to do. But you can look us up at vibrantuutah.com. So everybody can check us out. We do have clinics right now in St. George and in Murray and in Riverton. We're working on a couple more clinics. My goal is to get this out there to as many people as we can, so everybody can benefit from. Really, this is God's gift. This is the way God made our bodies to work, right? So we give it those tools. So our number is 435-218-7260, and that's vibrantuutah.com. So give us a call or email us, info@vibrantu.com, and let us get you an appointment so you can do a free consultation with me, and we'd love to share with you and show you what we've got going.
Amen. Sounds good. All right. As always, we appreciate it. Luann, good to have you in today.
Thank you.
Thank you for the information. And Stephanie, always good to have you. And to the listeners, every other week at this hour, be sure and join us here on the Hyperbaric Oxygen Show here on News Radio 94.9, 890 KDXU. That's going to wrap it up for today. She'll be back in just 2 weeks here. Glad to have you along. Coming up next.